Hello everyone and welcome. Welcome to the stream today. I've got my headset on again, so I might be talking, in gaps perhaps. You can rarely hear and you can't think. Let's just say that. Let's get straight into the game. I've got to take my headset off, hold on. So I can actually hear myself think. Okay. Don't worry, just thinking, that's all. So, apparently, my headset cable is still fucked up, and it's not charging up. Oh well. Yeah, it is what it is, nothing I can do about it. As the game loads up, Corbin McLean pretty much instantly says, got here as fast as I could. Well, you got the first message. That's, well, awesome, I guess. So last time I played this was yesterday, and basically just done a bunch of side missions on Nessus, and I've only got one heroic public event done. So compared to probably hundreds of other people playing this game right now, I'm like far behind. I just heard a noise. It was like this bass heavy plane or something. Weird. Just made my ear fuck up slightly. Okay, I think we can get the hammer's ability if we kill more enemies in public events, and we got this main mission on Io to cover. So let's just get straight into it. Zombie says hi, so hello. And we're contacting the Destiny 2 servers already. That's not a very good sign. So yeah, I think the Striker, I only need like 3 upgrades. Then I need to play as the Sunbreakers when I get it, because that's what I'm thinking this is.
The whole place hums with energy left behind by the Traveler's unfinished work. No wonder Guardians considered this site sacred. Now that Cait is back in the fold, all we need is to find Ikora, make the Vanguard whole again, and bring down the Almighty.
The Almighty? Oh, didn't want to do that. We're at Jupiter. So Io is Jupiter's closest moon. Well, not the closest moon, but the closest Galilean moon, if you will. Very volcanic due to tidal forces caused by Jupiter's intense gravitational field. Oh, and there's Ikora. She's just right there. So, what's the problem going to be? Unless she's a fake, a copy or something. Well, that was easy. That was a mission done. Mission success, right?
Of all the places I've been in all the years since my rebirth, this is where I return. The last place the Traveler touched. I came for answers. I stand here still with nothing.
Ikora, Zavala is forming a resistance, and he believes...
What good is a resistance when you are the only one who would survive? I believe this Ghoul creature knows the Traveler blessed this site. I believe he sent his legion to find something they could never possibly understand. And I believe they will continue to desecrate all we hold sacred.
I'll get to that in a sec, hold on.
Save this place, Guardian. Do not squander this second chance.
I'm just focusing on the story as such. Apparently this place was the last place a Traveler touched. So I don't know if there's going to be any playability. There's bound to be something that we can do. Corbin McLean says, I've done quite a few and haven't got any exotic engrams out of them. Okay, that's referring to something. we're in the Lost Oasis. Then Antonio Simmons says, what is the highest light level we can get to right now? Well, yeah, that was answered. Apparently it's 300. I wouldn't know because I'm nowhere near that point. Then Antonio says, nice, I'll be downloading the game tonight if anyone wants to come help me get started. Then I've got something new where I think certain messages get sort of auto flags almost, so I can sort of show or hide messages if I feel as if they're acceptable. And I think that it might have been his gamer tag or something, I don't know.
What is that, Ikora?
Energy. The Traveler's energy. What have they done? This is my fault. I could have stopped this.
Ikora, there's no way. Not without your light.
I am more than just my light. I could have tried. I should have tried. But after all these years, dying, being reborn, dying again, the Traveler has left me with one life. And I am afraid to lose it.
That might happen anyway. Gaul has a weapon that can blow up our sun.
What? Why would he destroy what he's worked so hard to conquer? Get into that base. There must be answers there.
Oh wait, there's something back here. What are you gonna say, Ghost?
Must be more stuff Asher left behind. You know, before the accident, he used to go out in fire teams. Can you imagine running a strike with him?
No, actually, because I don't even know who that is. Unless you read the Grimoire or something. Okay, so Antonio's on Xbox. Corbin said that his character's on PS4, but he'll start it on Xbox maybe. Then ILO Gaming says play Overwatch. No, I never played Overwatch ever, so I'd suck ass and get a lot of complaints that I suck. Corbin says no, Destiny 2 is way better. So yeah, I'll rather enjoy Destiny 2 right now than try anything else. Although it still sucks, we don't have a Sparrow, so this looks like a sort of area where you could benefit from just using a Sparrow, but unless I'm missing something, which is probably the case, I just haven't got one. But, well, I don't know. I'll have to think, or just get spoiled on how to get one. Terror Base Sharon. So, oh.
Looks like the Legion's packing up, Ikora.
Find out what they're shipping. We need every scrap of intel we can get.
Oh, damn. What? Okay, I just saw like a void bomb almost. Damn, these phalanx are a bit more difficult to hit this time around. Just because I'm sure they used to flinch the other direction. Doesn't seem the case now. So they were up here. Oh god. He got blasted. In fact, they all did. Except for this guy. Okay, if you don't get them until you finish the story. I had a suspicion that would have been the case. I actually did, so... yeah, it sucks that you have to wait until you beat the game until you can use a Sparrow to go through places faster.
Everyone's gone.
Which is not very good.
It's not like the Cabal to invest so much in a base and just abandon.
And now we're at the Wraith Mines. Antonio says, hey, the Master, I'd be down to play with you also, bro. I was a beast in the first one. Keep in mind this is the second one, so anything that happens in the first game sort of
Traveler's blessing, not to me, not
doesn't apply anymore.
Or could it?
Oh no, no, there's Taken here, really? Yeah, I got spoiled with the Taken in this. And I've seen a Strike too.
What's wrong?
Taken rifts. Defensive wards, too.
The Taken.
So how the Taken is still about is... It is what it is, I guess. There's bound to be some reasonable explanation. Oh, the Scions still do that annoying thing where they sort of split into two, like, I don't know, cells or something. Which is just more annoying to take them out. And having a dual hand cannon setup is probably not the best thing to do, but I don't know, I'm going for the highest power stuff right now.
Why are the Taken here? They have no leader. Oryx is dead.
Yeah.
Taken will always be drawn to the Traveler's energy. They are no longer Fallen or Hive or Cabal. Oryx changed them with the dark powers he stole. Wait. Is Gaul's plan to do the same, but with the light? That has to be it.
Oh, okay. Investigate this.
That light is emitting ultrasonic resonances over and over. Sounds like this. Ire, Yule, Zol.
So, yeah, Destiny 1 Taken King references those are like keys. So there's like chests and you need the key of, you know, Ear, Zol, or whatever to open them. So, I've heard that sort of thing before. Oh, there's a Taken Wizard. Like how it sort of shows the Taken King sort of symbol as well. But I missed it when it showed levels. And it doesn't do that anymore.
Gaul must be mining the Traveler's remnant energy in the hopes of transforming himself and the Red Legion into wielders of the light. If he succeeds, he will become immortal, unstoppable. We have to tell Zavala. Meet me outside.
Okay, whatever you say. Damn phalanxes. Pain in the ass. Yeah, that Mafia guy's a bot, I think. Every time I've done a stream, he's just posted that message. So, maybe I should just sort of ban him. I don't know. He's not really hurting anyone with that, though. Just thought I'd address that. Then, Corbin says, in Destiny 2 you don't have to grind as much. Legendary engrams and stuff are easy to come by. Which I think I have like 2 legendary engrams to grab already. But of course you need to be level 20 before you can claim them. Which sucks. So that's something to expect. You have to be level 20 before you can even claim an engram. Even though it contains like level 15 gear or something. So more of a reason to get to level 20, I guess. Oh, there's a blue here. We've got Harmony 21.
Skyshock alert! Someone or something drew the Taken here!
Asher Mir? Is that you?
Irrelevant! The Taken are sapping the moon's energy. I hypothesize that Io will implode if someone does not intervene.
Guardian, we cannot lose this sacred place. Do what must be done.
Oh wow, it took those guys out.
Taken.
Looks like the Taken are conjuring some kind of portal.
Stop them!
Portal. You sure it's not that blight, which looks as if you should be able to destroy it, even though
Spectral friends to devote.
there's no... Oh well, it looks like a blight, not a portal. What do I know? Either way, you've got to stop it. And we got to take the wizards out. And it's a respawning restricted zone, so if I get killed, that's it. Okay, there's one. Eric the Taken. Yeah, easy enough to take out. Right, Ghost wants to look at something over here, but I'll get to that in a minute. I like how you could just like one-shot punch most enemies. Like they made your punch a bit stronger, I think. I've also had times where it's like you don't quite kill an enemy but then they die. So that's fun too, I guess. Corbin, McLean, yeah, but when you get a legendary, the item drops at your light level, so imagine getting an engram at like light level 60. Or power level 60, as it is now. It's not light, it's power, but I understand where you're coming from with that. If you could get a legendary so early on, then how much usage would you get out of it? And the answer is probably not a lot. Hence why I've still got those exotic arms from earlier, which benefits the Sentinel subclass. But you know, only keeping those because I can do an infusion and be able to use them at a higher level. So
Why am I still seeing abnormal neutrino scattering?
Hang on. We're gonna take a closer look.
oh, you're looking at the Vex Gate.
I'm detecting a faint connection here to... Huh. The Vault of Glass. Remember Kabir? Pahanin? Praedyth?
Not the Vault of Glass, don't remind me of that. I had a hard enough time trying to do that for the first time. But I do remember seeing a portal which was sort of, I don't know, broken almost. Yeah, I had to sort of actively look for it. But yeah, I do remember that.
The Vex never stop, do they? There are as many theories as to why they do what they do as there are cryptarchs in the cryptarchy.
Right.
Definitely didn't close it.
Ah, remedy this mess, you fools!
Ghost wants to look at something. Still don't know what it is. At least he looks in the general direction of what to scan. So you can always look at this stuff as you go along. Oh Jesus, we've got... I like to see his name. Irusk or something? Herald of the Salvation? Well, no, not even Salvation. Savathun or whatever his name is. It doesn't matter who he is, he's still going down. Oh, I'm not... I hate these damn axiom dots just homing on you. At the end of the day, still fairly easy to take out. And you get a green and a blue out of that.
Portal's closed. We're clear. Ikora, I know this place is important to you, but...
There's nothing for me here on Io. I have one life left to give, and I will give it gladly to stop Gaul. We leave now.
Don't be so
Oh, I wonder what this weird visual effect going on is.
Stock. And as for you, meddling guardian,
Another one of Jupiter's moons. Could be like Europa. That would be the next closest moon to Io. That's sort of big at least. So I'm guessing there's probably Vex stuff to do on Io, considering some of the geometry and Cabal stuff. And it also loads us to the next part, so... Yeah, Antonio Simmons says, where is that confirmed? Referring to the engrams dropping stuff at your light. So do you get higher light gear after completing a mission, like the Nightfall and such? And Corbin says, yes, items increase by a bit of power, but once you reach about 240, legendary engrams become more frequent drop. And then Antonio says it looks like I'm grinding to 240, which hopefully it's not excessive, you know, like extremely difficult to do. I'm at 165, even though it's supposed to be like 100 and something to go into Io, which is way less than this. But yeah, upon doing that, yeah, got more higher power gear, I guess you can say. Wow, green does morph. And so just by a couple changes up to 170, so expect to do that. Hence why it's more valuable to do the side missions and stuff, because if gear drops at your level, then you can replace it and just get extra power out. And there is a public event incoming somewhere. Doesn't even show it. Oh, not the... Oh, okay, I kind of know that place, the Pyramidion. I saw my brother play this earlier, so I kind of got spoiled about the Taken and a certain strike boss. We got Ashamir.
Ikora tells me that Commander somebody,
Oh, what's this?
I don't care, has a plan to attack the so-called Almighty. A plan unsupported by any data. However, there are remnants of an old interplanetary defense network here. We shall use it to assess the Almighty's capabilities. Then, we will tell Zavala precisely why his plan is wrong. And oh, I will relish that. Meanwhile, I refuse to squander valuable research opportunities. Therefore, you shall be my assistant. Go. All this talk wastes my time.
And it kind of wastes my time too, Asher. So what I was going to do is comment on this stuff. Similar to earlier, we now actually get an exotic weapon, which I wasn't expecting. So, Corbin is requesting me to get the Graviton Lance. So, its ability is third shot in the burst does high damage, and kills with the weapon cause enemy targets to detonate. That sounds interesting. This was in the beta, the Sunshot, explosive rounds, targets killed, exploding solar energy. And the Risk Runner, which I think that's also in the beta, maybe. Because I'm pretty sure there's a Hunter, that's the Hunter and that's the Warlock sort of exotic that you get in the beta. So I'll get the Graviton Lance, just because it's worth investigating. And hopefully I can get all of those at some point. There's a public event down this way, so it might be worth just investing into, or just looking at perhaps. Yeah, well, that's a bit far away. I think I'm heading in the correct general direction anyway, so I should actually switch. Right, that guy's only level 12. I'm not level 16. Oh well. It is lower power, but I guess I can try and see how good it is at this sort of point. Okay, what exactly am I supposed to...
Capture, destroy, either way, get it out of here.
Okay. I guess we just have to stand here and kill enemies. Oh, what the hell killed me? Died by nothing. Okay. Oh, are they calling in like airstrikes or something? Yeah, I think having the Sentinel would be way better for something like this. Because then you can get the force barrier and that. And not have to die to nothing. Because that's like 2 times I've died to pretty much nothing. It would be good to have some help. Level 12, he's just standing there doing nothing. Oh, he dies apparently. That wasn't me. I'm sure. Yeah, it's like they're calling in airstrikes or something. Like, how am I supposed to get out of the way of that stuff? You can't even shoot enemies through the barrier, really? Okay, that makes a whole lot of sense. I was told to look up. I thought it would be like one of them's calling in, like one of the enemies is doing it, not the actual ship above us. Or above me, rather. Yeah, I'm dead. Totally dead. Nothing I can do. Because I'm getting bombarded by too much stuff. At least I leveled up. That's good. Had to waste a super just to stay alive. Again. What? Oh, no wonder that's what it is. That guy lagged out temporarily. And, oh no, now the Cabal ship got me. What the hell? Apparently there's one of 2. So unless that guy finally moved or someone else. It's like you gotta constantly move around and dodge the sort of airstrikes and such. And everything else, because there's literally nothing you can do to protect yourself from all of this stuff going on, because there's just too much of it, just too much of it happening. I'll respawn. It's not like you respawn too far away. Don't want to jump into that. See, I see it coming. I can kind of see the damage. You can see it's going, like it said, like 14, but then the last shot was 94 or something. And now I'm slowed apparently too. Somehow I died, even though I was shooting right at the Colossus guy. I'll respawn again. Just because I feel as if I'll be doing a lot of that. If none of us gets killed, we might actually take this. Just might. We're cutting it close, that's for sure. Ah, oh, last possible seconds. And I died. There we go, he's finally dead. Yeah, I'll revive him because I'm the nice guy.
Asher, they blew it up.
I got a power weapon out of that.
The Cabal must be terrified of you. I don't see why.
Yeah, what I'll say about this lance is I'll most likely keep a hold of it. And then see if there's a way I can infuse it to do more damage. Because you need the legendary shards, and I don't have any right now. So it's worth just having a higher power, I guess. I don't know, that's the way I'm going to work it. So you get IO tokens, and you have to take them back to Asher to get stuff. So Corbin says, it's Saturday here, I've been up all night grinding strikes. I don't think I've come across a single strike yet, to be honest. Oh, okay, this is what we've got to do. Fury. Use the War Mind on Io to learn more about the Almighty. And then Antonio says, very nice, is there a trade option? No, I don't think there is. I don't think Destiny's that sort of game to have trading in it, even though it should. Corbin also says, so far feel like they're doing it right this time. I think they're doing a lot right. Seems a lot better than Destiny 1, that's for sure. Because I feel like I'm enjoying this more than I was enjoying Destiny 1. And it feels like there's a lot more to it. Which, whether that's a good or bad thing, is down to the people that play it. Although I've focused more on the side missions, so it'll take me forever just to get to the end of the game at this point. And there's another public event, but nobody's there, so I most likely won't do it. When stuff like this happens as well, it feels longer. You're just running around and, you know, you don't get a sparrow or anything to help you. So that kind of sucks. I mean, this area looks just like built for people to use a sparrow in, but no, you just gotta walk it.
As we all know, Zavala plans to attack the Almighty.
Typical Titan idiocy. I'm sure he thought, Gaul has a sun destroyer. I don't need a plan. I'll simply headbutt it.
It's desperation, Asher. Zavala has forgotten he might die, his final death. Head toward the heart of the energy mining operation, Guardian. We'll use a war mine.
Giants' Scar.
Interplanetary defense network to scan the Almighty.
The Almighty. It's funny how I think of a certain, well, Twitch streamer whenever they say Almighty.
Vex, too.
Vex?
Pay them no heed, Assistant. You and I can deal with them later.
Easy enough to take out. And then I think Antonio sent a message which was sort of flagged, as I said in this. I think it was just like something that came up over the chat. It just said you can now sort of see messages you want approving or something along those lines.
Ikora, we found another drill. This
Okay.
one's big. Really big.
Didn't play for some reason.
That drill pierced an entrance to the war mine vault. The scanner's inside.
Gotcha. Let's find the drill controls and get it out of the way.
And FYI, the message in question is just, that's good news. Add me, bro. Let's get cracking tonight. I'm going to go, but thanks for the preview. That's fine if you're still here for that, that is. It's just a sign of things to come, and hopefully it gets a bit better. You never know. And hopefully the raids aren't going to be too overly difficult, because apparently they've got the guided game system. I'll be curious to see how that actually works. But I think that's nowhere near where I'm at right now. Jesus, I'm getting just torn to pieces because the recovery is so bad. You had to just teleport, didn't you? You just had to do that. I didn't even take the hobgoblin out. That's awful. Okay, that has a much higher rate of fire than I thought it would have had. And Corbin says, yeah, again, you need to get to level 20 first. It's not like Destiny 1 where you just get stuff whenever. You just actually have to get through to that high level before you can do anything. And apparently I may be closer to the end of the story than I think. So, even though there's a bunch of side content in that as well, it's whether I get there in a timely manner. Alright, we're going up this way. Okay.
Did not realize realized they were drilling directly into a war mind vault.
Stranger things happen every day.
I'm detecting a spike in paracausal energy. Stereoneutrino particles have quintupled.
He means watch out for the Taken. You should hire a translator, Asher.
Now you get Taken Vex. Remember how annoying these were? The goblin sort of shielding enemies. Right, there's another one of these things. I'm sure Ghost wants to look at it. So, let's let him look at it. Another one of these orbs.
Listen, it sounds like someone's whispering in there, over and over. Yeah.
Okay, there's definitely something in there, but for whatever reason it's sort of blocked off. Hold on, I just saw in the previews like those ghosts wanted to look at something over here. There's got to be something up here. Sorry for wasting time. Unless you get there later, maybe. I don't know. I just saw the ghosts sort of scan symbol, so I thought I'd look into that. Take that guy out. So Corbin says, honestly, how do you have 8k subs and just you watching? Well, consider a lot of those 8,000 subs are not subscribed for anything that I do. Like 99.9% of that is for something completely different. But I'm sure it's not, you know, it's not this bad. But I guess because it's Destiny 2 and it's new, that most people that would usually watch don't want to really get spoiled on anything. So they want to play the game for themselves, just see everything happen for themselves, and then maybe if it gets to like the raids or something, it could pick up if I decide to do them.
Down the line, this could be
I don't know.
Weird portals. The Taken are so strange.
Yeah, the Taken are a bit weird. How they still exist, I don't know. Of course, it might have been explained, but shows how much attention I'm paying. Excavation Site 2, which is pretty much above where we just were. Like, we were down there, weren't we? So maybe this is what the ghost was wanting to look at. Which is something that is right here, hiding. There's got to be some purpose to actually scanning all of this stuff. Like, I don't see why it would be here and not have any sort of value. Unless it's more for the story.
Sending a message back to the Ascendant Realm. But who's listening?
Oh, not the Ascendant Realm. That place is not good. Oh god, double blasted by the phalanx. Well, I'm dead. At least I was right for once. But there's nothing I could have done because they spawned enemies right on top of where I was. So yeah, I wasted a super for that too. That sucks. Then Corbin asked, did someone spoil the strike on this planet for you? Well, I was watching my brother play it earlier. So, if I was playing earlier today, I might have not gotten spoiled on it. But, I've kind of seen just slightly a little bit ahead. So... Well, I got another blue from that somehow. I think it's when I've mentioned whatever the area was, what close to where we started. I think I did mention like, oh, I know something about that. Sorry, I'm taking too much damage to nothing. Like there was someone behind me when there wasn't. Unless it was this. Yeah, I must have gotten attacked from behind and all that.
Let's find that override.
Is this what we're after?
I think we've got the drill going.
Good.
I don't know, I was pressing X, maybe that was what I was supposed to do.
Eager to discredit Vuvu Zayla's plan to attack the Almighty.
Ow. I know that. The Pyramidion, that was it. That was the name of the place. That was the location that I remember seeing. So I know there's going to be like a strike there involving the Vex. Other than that, I don't really know about any other sort of activity that's available to do. Damn, it sucks not actually having certain items for this situation. Like a rocket launcher could have done so much good. But you don't have a rocket launcher good enough. Oh, that accuracy. And then it's like he takes additional damage out of nowhere.
Over and over. Yeah.
Ghost already said that though, didn't he? He already said that line of dialogue about that. Oh, I didn't think that would happen. The Hydra just got dissolved to the solar damage. Alright, we're going through this way.
So, are we going to see Rasputin? Or is this some other war mind?
There is only one war mind. But Rasputin is not here on Io. I believe he's been marooned on Earth ever since his network fragmented.
Whoa, the drill's on.
What? Lift it up before it collapses the war mind vault.
Well, what can we do then? There's one panel. And looks as if the Vex are after us. Then Corby McLean says, it feels like everything is on a down low until level 20. So, yeah, it does feel like a little slow to begin with. Like how you don't get access to everything right away. So I'm hoping things can actually pick up. And then see if that's interesting. Okay, that's something new. The Hobgoblin's shields actually gives them their health back. Which is something that I suspected already, but didn't quite see it firsthand in action. Oh, screw this. I have it, so it looked like an opportunity more than anything.
Asher, Ikora, we're on our way into the vault.
Well, it's nice it was here.
Rich. I will ask Zavala, can you tell me in zetajoules the Almighty's expected destructive capacity? And he will say, no, Asher, I cannot, because I am a reckless fool.
Warmind Vault JYS-2. I was gonna say it doesn't look like a normal sort of Warmind sort of territory. Now it does. This looks kind of similar to the one on Earth. In fact, it looks very much like it, this sort of area. Where there's the Mitre Crota and all that. I just get vibes like that from just looking at that area. Oh, Ghost wants to look at something above where we're at. Ah, it's this. Look like an electric shock symbol too.
The Warmind network used to span across the entire solar system. I guess during the collapse it just fragmented.
Broke apart. And then the Warmind is just like stuck on Earth now. Yeah, it looks so much like that area. Like, exactly like it. Just with some, I don't know, dust and stuff just getting in there.
Reconnecting to the Warmind network to begin a remote scan.
Yes. We can see the connection coming online.
Hang on, we've got taken.
Of course, there had to be something to hinder our progress. Oh, there's a modular Sigma Goblin. And we got the modular Upsilon. Upsilon being a Greek letter, obviously. Big giant Taken Vex Mind or whatever. Of course, intended to be a bit of a pain to take out. But we should be able to get past this. And not fall through nothing. Oh jeez. Damn Axiom darts and all that too. Oh god, getting stuck on stuff. It's all well and good. Of course. Damn, not using that gun to its maximum potential. And he waited for me to fire that shot too. He had no shield up until the moment I fired. And now that just sucks ass. Just getting bombarded by so much shit, man. Jeez, just give me a chance to get my stuff back, will ya? Doesn't feel so good in Destiny 2 compared to Destiny 1 about recovery and all that. Just feels as if it takes forever for your health to get back. Well, there's just much more stuff attacking you at any one time. It's not a nice feeling. That did way less damage than I thought it would. I thought I would have killed that mind. And there's, of course, another guy. When you think it's all over, no, it's not. They throw one more enemy to just screw you over. Come on. One shot was all I needed.
How's the scan going?
Poorly. The Almighty is inextricably bound to the harmonic resonance of the sun's magnetic flux tubes.
What?
If Zavala blows up the Almighty, it'll take the sun with it.
Damn.
It's time I rejoined my fire team.
As it just ends out of nowhere. Oh, I've got another one of these scenes.
Tell me again, speak What makes your guardians worthy of the light? What is the price of such power and immortality?
Devotion. Self-sacrifice. Death.
Death. Explain.
Devotion inspires bravery. Bravery inspires sacrifice. Sacrifice leads to death. So, feel free to kill yourself.
Devotion. Sacrifice. I was born an outcast. A runt. As is custom with the Cabal, I was cast aside and left for dead. I was taken in by an old scholar himself, disgraced, who saw in me something redeemable. He raised me, taught me, trained me, and in return, I would become a vehicle for his revenge against an empire that failed him, that failed itself. Rejection, ridicule, torment. It made me stronger. I gave everything to win not just acceptance, but glory. Beneath my mask, Speaker, is the face of devotion and sacrifice. I will not take the light by force. To do so would be to admit failure. And I never fail.
He will this time though.
Do you see why I will be chosen?
I see now. I see all that you have done.
Our operation on the Jovian Room was a success. Once the cage is complete, we will have everything we need to begin the process of extracting the light. Dominus, everything we've worked for is here, for the taking. All that remains is your word.
No. This is not the way, old friend.
But it is the way. The only way.
Not for me.
Maybe that's just a plot choice to extend the amount of time we have to do whatever we need to do before we kill him, perhaps. Oh, it's another one of these. It auto loads to the next part. Well, at least I can check some stuff and switch out if necessary. 172 arms, 172, 171. Oh, is this the Vanguard? New activities available. The Vanguard is back at the farm, preparing for the final assault to retake the city from Gaul and the Red Legion. Speak with Hawthorne, Zavala, Ikora, and Kate 6 at the farm. Okay. So I'm getting told to do something. Milestones updated. View the milestones. So you have to go back to Hawthorne. We can also fast travel to the Lost Oasis and the Giant Scar if we so wish to. And there are some of these side missions, as I call them, the adventures to do. So if I can figure out where... Oh, it's just here, isn't it? The person we need to speak to.
Yes?
Because we've got a IO token we can give to him to get a engram, which just contains some stuff. Legendary shards. Funny how you'd need to be level 20 before you can even get that sort of stuff. I'll actually check and see if there's anything else on any other place. Because it makes sense that there could be. Seeing as everything's sort of back together now. Nothing really new there. Anything new on Titan maybe? Just a public event. There's a lot of stuff on Nessa, so I would be surprised if they throw anything new here. Unless they need to speak with the Vanguard before new stuff comes available. But for the time being, we've got some stuff here to sort out, so I guess I can sort of tend to this now. We'll do this odd mission at the Giant Scar. Road Rage. Asher's worked up about Vex's interest in the IO Vaults. So, rather than walk there, we can just fast travel. Corby McLean says he reckons he can get about 20 strikes in today, which is a hell of a lot of strikes to do. You know. And I think there might be longer strikes as well. So, that'll be quite a lot of time to actually do all that. This looks like the collectible. The Phase Glass. The Phase Glass Needle. And there's a chest as such here too. Oh, I've got blue legs. Just kids outside making all sorts of noise. No, it might look, that's the sort of thing you'll be hearing on the stream, which is stuff that you probably don't want to be hearing. Then Kennedy says, word of advice, only do the story.
I have a task for you.
Is there any reason why? Does the side content take too long?
For my purposes.
Well, anything like that.
Did you just say fleshy?
There's a garage nearby full of armored vehicles. Procure one.
I think this might have been something I saw my brother do as well. This mission where you have to get a vehicle.
Now that you have use of this device, do you recall the Warmind Vault? The Vex are keenly interested in its secrets. That ends now.
I've got something one step slightly better than what any weapon they have, and that's a vehicle. So there's the Inquisitor enemies. Oh god, raids, skull goblins. Oh well, we can take them on. We've got a vehicle. They don't have vehicles. Damn, getting torn apart by the Hydra. And there's just this upbeat music as well, just to go along with that. And I leveled up to level 18. Getting to the home stretch, that's for sure. Almost at level 20.
Music, literature, film. The Vex may not understand this emotional.
Okay, so according to Kennedy, side content drops stuff at your level. Wait until you're at the higher light. Because he's got legendaries or purples at 265 or above. Because apparently 265 is when everything stops. Well, it kind of sucks now I've already done the side most of it at least, to understand that it actually drops stuff at your level. Which I kind of suspected that, sorry. I thought it would be better to go through it while it's available, rather than wait until the end. But if that is true, maybe I could do that. Oh jeez. I sort of just like charged right into that. It's the Vex that we need to stop too. I just destroyed a bunch of Taken. trying to attack the lights. It's like it keeps hitting the floor or something. So yeah, I'm just thinking about what to do about this whole side adventure content or whatever you want to call it.
We're making good progress. I have a suggestion.
Oh, someone's dropped a green.
Suggestion?
Well, if the Vex stole irreplaceable data, wouldn't it be good to, you know, recover some of it instead of destroying it?
So you have to actually get out of the vehicle
Yes. Well,
before you can actually pick up engrams and such. I saw this, so I thought you might want to scan it.
This is sending out some kind of resonant signal. The same syllables over and over. Sa, va, thun.
Maybe that could be a reference to something. At least this is having these interceptors better than like walking the entire distance. Sure, it's like smoking a little now, but it should hold up. So Kennedy said, had those blue flag quests drop exotics and purples at 270 plus, but apparently now stuck at 272 power, which it would suck if the game doesn't have anything else to offer you to increase that amount, that power level. But that might be the case. If you do the side content, it doesn't come back. So if it drops at your level, then it seems like a good idea to actually not to do the side content and such. I'm just thinking about my approach more than anything. Oh, the Ravenous taken. Yeah, so Ravenous. He's dead now. Just got flung up into the air too. Wait, is that another vehicle? So in case I completely demolish this one, then there's a spare. Looks as if you could spawn another vehicle if you so wish to. So nice of the game to actually allow you to do that.
I don't see anything of interest in our kill data so far, Asher. Are you sure these are the right Vex?
what do you mean, the right
The
Vex?
White Vex.
You know, like, are these the robots we're looking for?
The Vex would not trust goblins and hydras with such valuable data. You need to find the Vex mind responsible for the incursions.
You're really infuriating sometimes. All right, one mind coming up.
Viadon the Inquisitor Mind. Is this the guy? Yeah, it is the guy. Damn. With a vehicle, this might take a while. Like this sort of structure sticking out of the ground. Wonder what value that'll actually have. What? Just got hit by an axiom dart apparently. I would suggest maybe guns will do more damage, but that's probably not the case. At least it's not a respawning restricted zones, that's something. But yeah, I'd hate to be one of these level 12s that sees this this mine just here. Oh, he teleported. Sneaky. Nothing too difficult though. You just hold the trigger and there you go. You just that's how you do it. And he is incinerated.
Vex did steal files from the vault. Let's see. Some files about Mars, somebody named Anna Bray,
Mars.
and of course lots of data on the Warmind project. You'll have to take a look. I hope it's useful.
Hope is a logical fallacy. Only data leads to concrete solutions.
Okay, so I got a couple of blues out of that. So if I can get to a safe spot, then maybe I can look into this. Keep getting stuck on stuff. I thought this was the start area as well. I was going to say, why were there people pausing in that here? Because of this guy. Oh well, I'll give you some of this stuff.
No more talking now. You
Oops, I pressed the wrong button.
go.
Put 195 and 190,
No, I will not suffer ambiguity with this.
187 and 193. So yeah, I think that stuff was from the side missions. So with that, would it be worth still trying to do them or not? Well, I got the Striker Slam emblem.
And so once again, I must
I'm thinking about this.
collaborative science.
But I think I'll stick with that. There's only one upgrade point and I've done that, and then I need a bit more to get the Sunbreakers subclass. And as again I pressed the wrong button. It's select not start. Because there's these 3 missions here. Oh, you get an upgrade point for doing that. So I could fully upgrade the Striker if I do one of those missions. I'll try postmodern Prometheus and then I'll go back to the farm. Because if these side missions give you items that's at your current level, it might be worth waiting until getting to, say, like level 20 or something. Seeing what the situation is when that's the case. And working based around that. Ouch. So Ikora is reluctantly allowing Asher to explore a plan where he'd convert the Traveller's energy into a form of synthetic light. It's supposed to be 130 to do this. I'm only doing it for the upgrade point, to be fair.
And you shall be my guinea pig. I need you to gather radiation.
Jupiter.
Move. Go. Shoot.
We're happy to help, but why? What's the experiment?
Bound to be like another asteroid or a moon or something.
If this experiment succeeds, then perhaps we can make new Guardians here.
It won't work, Asher. The energy here is not light, and science cannot manufacture blessings.
So you say, but you have not stopped me, have you? You want this to work, and it will. My theory is sound.
So I guess I'm just supposed to like run around the area and see what sort of stuff there is. Whoa. Ravenous Taken Phalanx. I was wondering what sort of enemy that was. Okay, I see like one vent that's here that we can take. That's 2 down. There's 1 down here. Ah, yeah, I was going to think about where the last one could be. It just so happens that it's relatively easy to find. So, again, just out in the open.
Field team to home team. We are 100% irradiated.
Excellent. Now we'll need calibrations.
Oh, we've got a phase glass spider. A rare redeemable variation of the phase glass needle. I didn't realise you can get a rare and a green at the same time. I guess the blue just gives you extra sort of reputation gains as such. Oh come on, I was going to get a Vex melee kill, dude. Ouch. So I'm sure Vex should have spawned in. I think it's just one more. Then we should be good. Luckily there's like Vex over this way. Another one of these taken phalanxes.
I'm sending that data back now, Asher. Should we keep punching, or...?
No, my field equipment is ready. Go to the test site.
If this works, it will change everything.
More of a reason why it's not going to work. Surely. I just have a feeling that this won't work. Another one of these areas where you just have to walk to get from point A to point B. Oh dear. Again, more of a reason to get the Sparrow. But you can't get the Sparrow because you need to beat the game first, most likely.
I think we're coming up on your test site, Asher.
You simply need to activate the field equipment to begin, and be gentle with it. It's yours to replace if it breaks.
Oh, okay. It's just like one console or something.
Okay, Asher, something's definitely happening. But we've got a lot of Taken coming in.
That killed me apparently, right?
Will be drawn by the anti-umbral pulses.
How was I supposed to know that was gonna happen? By the time I could react to that was it. And it's landed on the platform and it wasn't supposed to. It's good to get combos like that. Just completely mow down a bunch of enemies. I guess it's just a simple kill a bunch of enemies while you defend a point. Or try to defend a point, rather. And it looks as if we're nearly done with it. It's just a few more taken that need to be eliminated before we can actually see what happens with this. Hey, there we go.
It's creating some kind of energy. Huh.
I'm seeing extreme variance in my data. The Taken must not be allowed to interfere with this experiment.
Extravagant light shows can't create guardians.
Oh, it's creating an orb of light. Orbs of light, plural. So screw this guy. At least that's one good thing about this. Whoa. Catapulted into the air. So that's what that does. Okay, fair enough. It's like everywhere. It's just orbs of light. So I think part of that striker ability makes it to create that shockwave where you land. So that's quite handy. It's also quite handy when there's a bunch of orbs of light. However, it's like it's not orbs of light at the same time. And you have to be really specific about where you walk in order to get them. Died by nothing. How was I supposed to know? Oh well, at least I know they're there now, so they're not going to be around for much longer. Oh, I just about missed that. That would have been a nice little feat to try and achieve. Oh no, there's Vex. That's something as well. So it's from one extreme to another. First Vex. Now they're just deciding. So first Taken, now they're throwing Vex away for no reason. Because video game. My punch does more damage than guns anyway, so. Oh well, if I need to use my super I can do. Hopefully I don't. Or I can just use it here and waste it. Just because you can use it. Oh, now they've got Cyclops. But, as with all things, once you know how to take it out, it's actually really easy. And again, I'm going to waste a super because I can do. See, now would be a good time for a grenade or anything. But I guarantee you what's going to happen, the game's going to get me killed. Because it's not giving anything. It's beneficial right now. There we go, that should do it.
All clear at the test site. You guys have any results? This thing isn't gonna put the Traveler out of a job, right?
Unfortunately, my predictions appear to be flawed. Your light cannot pass to another, nor can the power created by this experiment.
What he means is no. We cannot create or take light. Only the Traveler can choose to gift us with it.
Let us know if we can help with anything else. I didn't think it would work either, but you can't help hoping for a miracle.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. IO token and an energy weapon. And that leveled us up to level 19. Which is pretty damn good. Orbs of light just hopping up everywhere. So that should be the last upgrade here. We got 2 upgrade points actually. Okay, so getting kills extends its duration. So we actually now have fully upgraded the Sentinel subclass and the Striker subclass, which only leaves the Sunbreakers, I can imagine, to actually go ahead and use, but we need more kills and stuff before we can actually use that. More of a reason to do side missions and stuff, I guess. And 1 level away from getting to level 22. Not 22, but 20 as well. But yeah, I think if I go back to the Rupture, turn in that stuff, then go back to the farm perhaps and see what's available to do there. Because again, this whole idea of waiting to do the side missions because they drop gear at your level is sort of a beneficial thing to do. Because it seems to be the case that you're getting gear drops at your level. So it's almost like doing the side content wastes that. But then I've been sort of spoiled into knowing not to do that.
Stay on my account.
So I don't know. It's worth going to the farm, because again, these 2 missions, we're gonna get to them either way. So we have 2 things at the farm supposedly that we need to do.
I don't know. Get someone to explain the big words to me.
So I can only imagine, because I've seen the achievements. I saw some of the achievements when my brother was playing earlier, like, you know, you got to do a Nightfall Strike, that'll give you an achievement and stuff, basically. That's like the one I remembered, is you got to do a Nightfall Strike. But I can only imagine that, you know, the Zavala, Ikor and Cayde named trophies, and or achievements, probably to fully upgrade all of the subclasses. So I've already done 2, and there's 1 left, which means just get the upgrade points more than anything. Oh, what's happening here? Apparently my chat's disconnected. My chat got disconnected for no reason, and is successfully reconnected. Oh well, let's watch the cutscene.
So really what you're saying is, we're damned if we do, damned if we don't.
On the contrary, now that we are together again, we just might stand a chance.
The fact is, if we destroy that weapon, we will ignite a chain reaction that could send our sun into a supernova.
Well, at least we have each other.
Indeed. We all know what needs to be done. The Traveler must be freed.
I'm thinking the 3 of us and a big fat pile of explosives can get the job done. Look, I still have that Vex teleporter. It's got a limited range, so we'll have to get a little too close for comfort.
Then we get inside the city walls for it to be effective.
But without the light, an outright assault on the wall is doomed to fail. We could... There will be no coming back.
It's worth it.
How do we get in?
You know, the city wall is kind of like this barn. Plenty of places to slip in unseen, so long as you know how.
You sure you're not one of my hunters?
Not really into capes.
Clearly. Nice poncho.
You need to get your team into the city without raising any alarms. My people and I can help you do that. We also happen to be pretty good at shooting bad guys.
Hawthorne, it's one thing for us to put our lives on the line, but this doesn't have to be your fight. You're not a
A Guardian? You think you've cornered the market on sacrifice? You forget that we've had to survive without the light all our lives. Once upon a time, that big white ball in the sky was there for all of us. I think it's about time we return the favor. Guardians or not.
That's a great speech and all, but let's not forget about the whole supernova and complete annihilation thingy.
If we can't destroy the Almighty, we'll have to disable its weapon. And that means getting a certain Guardian on board.
We'll need a good disguise if we're going to fly right through a Cabal armada.
If it's a Cabal ship you need, there's a base nearby full of them. But it won't be easy sneaking in.
Oh, we're done sneaking. If there's one thing I've learned from Cayde, it's the value of a grand entrance.
This is great. Anyone want a hug? Hugs? No? No hugs.
Oh, Cayde's character's funny, isn't he? Anyone hugs? No, no hugs. Shame. So I think we're going somewhere to get a ship, a Cabal ship, to disable the Almighty, perhaps, rather than destroy it, because destroying it will destroy the sun as well. Destroy the sun, you're fucked. So yeah, that seems to be the situation, which might explain why there's no missions on Earth, because you have to get to this point of the story to be able to access all of the other stuff, which takes us to this a lot of the other areas that we haven't been to yet. It's nice there's a black screen too. Very nice there's a black screen, because there's nothing I can do about that. Well, is it I can pause, but it's not like there's anything else I can do. I hope this hasn't bugged out, seriously. It would be really bad. Okay, it hasn't bugged out. I can move. Oh, so there's two things at the Postmaster that I needed to get.
Yes.
And it's a 196 auto rifle, which was an energy weapon, which is a special, so I can use that. 196. Then Tess Everest has something.
A pleasure, Guardian.
Query failed. Unable to contact platform services. New silver purchase will update when you next sign in. I don't care about silver. I've got a pack of rare shaders and a case of energized armor mods, which is all I care about. None of this DLC nonsense. And we gotta go up there, so I guess if I could dismantle more blues, I can go to good old Crucible Gunsmith. And well, actually no, because I need to be level 20 before I can take that that Ingram. So it's actually kind of worthless to do that right now.
Remember that Cabal base round the way? One of Gaul's buddies runs it. Bloodguard.
Oh my god, look at the bird.
You know he's got access to
Look at the birds glitching out.
the base, steal Thumos'
The bird, I don't even know why that is. That was too funny. He was just glitching out. I'm sorry, I have to miss the story for that, but
When you give the signal, we move on the city. Take it back. Gotta say, I really didn't think you'd come back from your interplanetary jaunt, much less with the Vanguard by your side. Look at us. Red Legion doesn't stand a chance.
true that. So the Vanguard will lead a host of lightless guardians on a counter-offensive against the occupied city. Meanwhile, you must disable the Almighty Sun-killing super weapon before it can destroy the entire solar system. So steal the personal ship of Thumos the Unbroken, one of Gaul's chosen blood guards. Bring the fight back to the Red Legion by completing Payback in the EDZ. New milestone added. We can get stuff at level 19 if we so wish. 200 gear. I'll take the helmet actually, right off the bat. Oh, look at that, we can get 40 odd thousand glimmer, so I didn't even realise. So I'll get that as well.
Wish I'd had that years ago.
I'll take the chest too. And I'll take the grenade launcher as well. Just because that's gear at our level. Looks as if the bird was glitching out again. Hate to say it. I could have commented on it. I guess I kind of did. So I'll take that. And that. And that. and that. So getting a bit of a better position, more shaders, more armor mods. I'm thinking of keeping that stuff more for items I know that I'm going to use. Cade.
You ever figure procrastination is your brain's way of stopping you from making a terrible mistake? Yeah, me too. See, I volunteered to set up our patrol network, and I haven't done it yet. Because what if I screw it up, you know? It's so important. We use that network to run ops all over the system. Supply runs, recon, you name it. So I'm thinking, what am I going to do? But here you are. So competent, so diligent, so ready to do things the right way. I guess what I'm trying to say is, save me from myself.
But apparently, even though there's no reason for it. So with the Vanguard reunited, Zavala has prioritised re-establishing a network of patrol beacons to coordinate Guardian's efforts across the system. He gave this task to Cade, who would totally do it, except he has a bunch of other really important things going on, if you know what I mean. So it's on to me now. So travel to the European Dead Zone and complete the importance of networking activity. We can also get these scout reports. So it basically highlights nearby caches for you and your fire team to utilise if you so wish to. Ikora has a mission.
Losing the light was devastating. We were careless. I was careless. I took my power for granted. Never again. Wherever you go, seek out experiences that truly challenge you.
Did the light just glitch out then for a sec?
Never be satisfied. If anything dares to come between you and the light, destroy it. Let every victory sharpen your mind and body, and show our enemies a guardian's wrath.
Nice advice. Though your connection to light has been restored, you are far from realising your true potential. Ikora is here to help, but only if you commit to challenging yourself at every turn. Each day new challenges await. Complete them to earn bonus rewards. So there's a Vanguard research engram. No sort of inventory available as of yet. Bunch of stuff you can take if you so wish to take that. So I'm fairly sure when you can go to Ikora and get challenges, but now you've got Zavala, our guy.
As of today, I'm reauthorizing strike operations. Strikes will serve as the backbone of our defense against our enemies, present and future. We'll hunt down priority targets, gather intelligence on our enemies, and undermine plots against humanity. I'm counting on you to show everyone, Guardian and civilian alike, what courage really looks like. But this isn't a solo detail. You'll need a dependable fire team to back you up. What is it that Cade says? Teamwork makes the dream work. Get out there and make us proud.
That's awesome. One thing I've been really looking forward to is the strikes. So Zavala has resumed his duties as commander of the Vanguard. He has prepared a list of priority targets for strike operations. Join other Guardians and complete strikes to take down powerful foes and earn rewards. So that's awesome. Complete 2 strikes. So I think by doing this, we actually gain access to a hell of a lot more than we might have imagined, which is quite good because, well, you can basically kill some big bad guys. Maybe even the inverted spire might be something. So as you see now, the strikes playlist opens up, and if we select strikes,
Did you have some clan stuff to talk about?
then there's a playlist. We've got Vanguard strikes and something over here, the Nightfall, which is not available yet, and a guided game beta is actually here. So looks as if there's something there. So under strikes, I think that's just matchmaking. So it's advised you're 140, and you can just sort of rotate around all the strikes and such. So you need to complete 3 challenges in any activity, help Cade 6 establish a patrol beacon network, do 2 strikes, do 2 matches of quick play, and reach level 15 and do the mission payback. So it seems most likely that a bunch of stuff should be available on Earth now. Over here, that's patrols.
Did you have some clan stuff?
Then all sorts of stuff. We can fast travel to the Gulch to do the Red War. There's a public event right around there.
He was a funny one, wasn't he?
So it's nice there's one strike. If we go to Titan, doesn't look as if there's anything on Titan actually. What about Nessus? Nessus should have a strike surely.
Did you have some clan stuff to talk about?
No, nothing necessarily there. And Io. Is there anything on Io? Those 2 story missions that I didn't do because of the fort that you'd need to go ahead and do them later, so you can actually end up getting better gear. So you can continue with the story being at 160 power. You can try the mission patrols. I'll try the mission patrols actually, that'll be worth investigating. I guess we can go to the Winding Cove and then head up from there. I don't know, I want to try one of the strikes out. See how well it goes. Because again, the only strike I've really been spoiled on was one on Io, I think. So, and then there's the inverted spire on Nessus, which I haven't been spoiled on because that was in the beta. Managed to play through that. So, the question is, can we get to level 20? And what sort of rewards await when we get to that point? Considering that we are nearly 200, approaching level 20, it should make sense that if you can get up to like 300 lights, there's post-game activities that you can do. So, yeah, there's that. I don't know how much longer I want to go for, considering the fact that the furthest I could go is probably an hour. Okay. So if we press select, we can actually view what our challenges are that we are supposed to do. And we can get extra loot by completing challenge objectives during an activity. Looking at the map, where we are at, a public event is 4 minutes away. Or we can go to the Firebase Hades and do the sort of patrols mission. So I think I'll stick more to doing what we need to do for now. I'll take the road. I don't really want to risk cutting corners and failing, you know what I mean? So we're heading towards this firebase. Oh, Ghost. Ah, he wants to look at this. Fair enough, Ghost. I'll let you look at that. See what you have to say about it.
Fallen comms. Still trying to reach their brothers and sisters. Some of these headers are still marked with house sigils. House of Devils, House of Wolves.
So they're still about. So the Vanguard uses patrol beacons to coordinate the efforts of Guardians across the system.
Here, subbing for Cade. Righto. The Legion nicked the secure channel you Guardians use for your patrols. Naturally, Cade didn't leave any kind of instruction, so I suggest you rough up a few Cabal for the intel.
Looks if there's something down there. Of course, that's probably the markings. So there's bound to be something there that you can use if you so wish to use it. Red Legion supplies. Okay, so you just need to kill Vanzum Cabal to get their supplies, I guess. Of course, blowing them up should also blow up the supplies. Unless you actually read the fine details, which is that it's munitions from the Legionaries more so than the incinerators or whatever. So I took a break there in what I was saying. Thought there might have been something. But of course there's not. You never know, by the time I do this, that public event down there might actually be ready. So it could be something. Oh, you right, Phalanx? Don't mind me, Phalanx. I'm just, you know, I'm just an innocent guardian here. Come to murder your ass, as, you know, to be expected. It's a shame, I only need 2 legionaries too. It's a matter of where to find them. It could be down here. No, that's just a big door. It's not going to open. Maybe in here. Well, I just shots fired randomly. Okay, I only need 1 guy, so don't be cruel on me, game. Okay, we got him.
I think we've narrowed in on that frequency.
Brilliant. Thin out the ground troops a bit. You won't want anyone following you when you go in to reclaim our channel.
Okay, so just killing enemies. Fair enough. It's almost like that guy is waiting for me with that. So strange. I feel as if the phalanxes are more of a pain in the ass to try and handle and take out. You know what I mean?
Right. Have a quick peek around.
Oh, here we go. Got the public event coming in.
Dev, are you all doing Cade's chores?
To all Guardians by the Cabal base. There's an ether catch headed your way. We are. Care to pitch in?
I'll stand here and then I'll try the public event.
Something just came up. I'm gonna hop on.
Prime Ether Servitor.
Look at those folk, acting like they own this place.
Take down that servitor and they starve.
Do you mind, Phalanx? Seriously?
Lovely. Let's keep moving. You're looking for a high-ranking Legion commander.
This is Commander Zavala. Who's on this channel?
Devlin K, sir. And our favorite Guardian.
Ah, is this the patrol setup? Do you mind if I listen in?
Be my guest.
So take these guys out. Getting blasted almost. Oh, I killed him and got blasted by the damn servitor attack. If only I had a better super to utilise, but I don't. Or not one that's in any better than what I have currently. Oh yeah, use the interceptor against the servitor. That's clever. Well, not really, but it is, because I certainly didn't think of using that. I thought about utilising the weapons more and all that. I actually swear to God, I hope that counted. I just hope that actually did something to him. It probably didn't. I wouldn't be too surprised. Whoa! Exploshank. Right on top of my head. I keep getting heavy ammo too. And it missed. Can you believe that? Probably the last shot on him. Then it missed. That's terrible.
Finished off that servitor.
I got a chest out of that.
Supplies.
It's awesome. So there's the interceptor at least. Well, I did a public event, that's for sure. So maybe that's what the chest was. You do a challenge, you get an extra event, you know, extra loot out. I probably was only supposed to get tokens, but got a chest piece out. Well, that's something, I guess. Better than nothing. I'll have to see if that's practical or not. Seems if you can go through here, which is something that we might not supposed to do necessarily. The illegit entrance to the facility. Looks all behind the scenes as well. So, should be interesting. The Legion's Anchor is the place that we're supposed to be headed to. Seems like we're heading backwards though. More like we have to get away from this area, not go to it. In fact, I'll just check my stuff for a sec. 58%. Feels like that's taking forever to try and level up. That was 196 chest, 195 arms. So I guess you just need to keep playing and play the hell out of it to get that final subclass. I think we found our guy.
Excellent.
So much for that protector.
Oh, I'm sorry, Devlin. I should have let you handle this.
No, go ahead.
Oh, that's who it was. Damn Scion. Anyway, we can activate the terminal, so let's get to it. Use access codes. Activate.
Access codes are in. I'm transferring broadcast permissions back to our patrol system.
Yes, we see it coming online now.
The field beacons still need to be reactivated.
Indeed. Make your way outside, if you please. You're looking for a patrol beacon. They're fiddly little batons jammed into the ground.
Don't worry, I know what I'm looking for. I know what a patrol beacon looks like. I've played Destiny 1 enough to know what the patrols look like. Firebase Hades. Out here again. There's a Centurion. We're going to just go right by his dumbass. And in a sense, we're actually heading over there. Okay, we're heading up here. Nice of the game to actually point it out. So.
Well done. If you're keen to run more support missions, keep your eyes peeled for patrol beacons. I'm watching the rest of the network come online now, all across the system. You should be able to pick up patrols on any planet.
Who among us does not love infrastructure?
Indeed. Oh, and give my regards to Cade when you see him, won't you?
Of course. Yeah. Milestone updated. Complete 3 patrols on any world. So that's awesome. Don't know if there was anything else. Anywhere for that matter. But as you can see, there's these patrol looking things that have become active now. So now we need to do patrols. Looks if I can go to K. That's bound to be the engram that you need to get to level 20 in order to get. I should get to level 20 soon because I'm level 19 and doing the patrols thing there means I'm so close to leveling up. And with the advent of strikes and new story missions, and well, not story missions but side content and that, should make it way more easier for me to get higher level gear and all that upon probably beating this mission. Almost exclusively thanks to the fact that I've actually done a lot of the side content and such to level up so much. How exactly am I supposed to get over there? It's like I have to go in somewhere into like some cave, judging from the looks of things. I'll try and head over. Damn, would I be the only player that really cannot figure out how to get over to that area? Oh, what? Oh, thanks for kicking me from the game. Really appreciate that. I guess I'll get rid of the blue. There we go, we're back. Although it doesn't really help. Oh, okay. Well, I think we are kind of close to where we are supposed to be at. So that's good. I think it just respawned us where we were supposed to actually go to. I might have been going the wrong way the entire time, you never know. Trying to get round when there's no way to do it. Yeah, thanks for attacking me. Really appreciate that. So, time for the Zavala's grand entrance, finally attacking the Red Legion base in the EDZ. Head on. And it's one of these where it sort of despawns you from the world to respawn you in. Which is all well and good. So what I think I might do is I'll do this mission and then see what situation I'm in before I'm doing anything.
You've got a tough road ahead, so I'm sending in a holiday with something special.
Are we talking Gjallarhorn special or an Ikora philosophy lesson special?
Just keep moving. Storm the facility and board that Cabal carrier. No matter the cost, we must get to the Almighty.
We must. It's imperative.
Ask you something. When you told our Guardian friend here, and I quote, "I need Cayde," did you by any chance happen to maybe cry?
Holiday, what's your status?
Let the record show. No denial.
Still a couple clicks out, Commander. This girl's...
Oh, painful way to go, mate. Sound like that really hurt you too. But you tried to kill us, so we are not standing for that at all. It's almost like you got to get behind them, but whenever you hit them, they stagger in such a way that makes it really difficult for you to hit them. That's annoying.
You got us a tank?
You got them a tank? How come I never got a tank?
You know you just break it.
Drive the Drake. Oh yeah. This is like that vehicle he's driving earlier. Except this is like an actual Scorpion tank. And we can actually pick up the engrams when we're in it. Damn. So holding LB means you can lock on onto targets and that. And they deploy mines too. So I think that's more if you want to home in, like a homing attack perhaps. Oh, and there's an interceptor as well, in case you're playing in a fire team where you don't get the tank. Yeah, Honored Legionary, nah, no chance. When we've got like a Cabal tank or whatever, nothing is stopping us, man.
Guardian, holler my way if you need another one of these armored beauties. Any more where that came from?
Oh, so I get nothing, and they get as many as they want. I see how it is.
Oh god, there's the Thresher. That's the name of the sort of drop ships that the Cabal use. See, you would never know that playing the game or anything like that. Oh yeah, level 20. Maximum level biatch. Level 20 hype. Maximum level biatch. I ain't talking about no chicken and gravy biatch. Just I get reminded of the Pokemon Strangers or Redizzle video. Troll Past or whatever. Oh Jesus Christ. I'd just like to call it like, just, I don't know. I don't even want to say it because some people say it's racist or something, but it is pretty funny, I would say. Cause like they put it through, they put like I think some people were saying it was like that Pokemon Strangers or Redizzle was just Pokemon Strangled Red or something. Just put through Gizoogle and then just upload it as a troll pasta, and it's just like that's why it's written in the way that it's written. I find it quite funny actually. And I'm getting a message about McAfee protection. Oh, we don't need protection where we're going. Colossus. More like no Colossus.
Don't think we're going to be able to shoot our way through that door. The override should be nearby.
Oh, we have to get out the tank now. Oh, come on, man. I was enjoying that. Oh, we have to go through there. I'm going to kill every last one of you. This looks like it.
Heads up! That carrier's spinning up its engines. You might want to pick up the pace.
Thumos is on that carrier. He has what you need to infiltrate the Almighty. Move.
Well, okay, well, if you say, is there a boost on this thing? Oh, respawning restricted, are you kidding? Oh god, there's a Goliath tank.
Of course, the Red Legion have tanks too.
Well, our tank's better. Obviously. Ah, well, we blew it up. What kind of tank is this, man? It's like a super tank. It's awesome. All that just to take on the Goliath too. Makes it way more easy than it, it is. Makes me wish this tank was actually utilised more often. I mean, there's that vehicle earlier on in the game, but we haven't used that in a while. Easy XP to this. Oh, you can actually sort of like zoom in as well. That's awesome. Love using this tank. But
well, they've retracted the bridge. We're not going to be able to cross that gap.
Not with the tank, at least.
Oh, your super tank can't fly? Oh.
But we can. Yeah, we need to get up there. Which means I kind of was heading in the right direction, but then didn't. Until the game said, can't get past the bridge. So we're supposed to head up and around this way. Are you kidding me? I actually hit like the slowing grenade with the grenade launcher.
That should give us a way across.
More respawning restricted, you know what that means.
So, if it wasn't to give me a tank, why did you send our favorite guardian to find me?
Your high-risk, high-reward combat methods can be effective and inspirational.
Well, yeah, but with a tank, they could be like 1,000,000 times more inspiration.
Damn, this tank just tears through everything. Unless that's me being overpowered for the point that we're at, but still. That's awesome. It's a matter of shoot where they are going to be, not shoot where they are. Another Goliath, really? Especially when they have homing those attacks as well. I didn't even realise there's two of them. There's two tanks. It doesn't help, I can't even tell which direction this thing's oriented. Makes it a bit more difficult to use, but still we should be able to manage. That's that tank down. Well, the bad news is we blew up the tank. Because there's nothing I could have done. Unfortunately, well, actually, it's fortunately, if we go back, we can go here, and we can summon the tank. And it's almost like a take two. So this is like a real easy mode mission, I must admit. And of course, the worst part would be if they respawn. You know, respawn the tank or whatever. Feels as if they've just moved it more than anything, though. Oh, they've carried this out. The tank's up there. They realise my situation. And he's dead. Nice. Making steady progress, that's for sure. It's quite nice. We can go down through these tunnels.
Almost out of the tunnels and coming up on the carrier.
Good. The only thing standing between you and the Almighty is Thumos the Unbroken. He's a blood god, one of Gaul's chosen. The Red Legion will die for him. Why don't you help them with that?
The tunnels. Well, here's the carrier. The Sunken Isles is where we're at now. More respawning restricted.
They're shielding the carrier.
Well, that's something you can't hurt.
Wait, see those generators? We need to take them out if we're going to board that carrier. One generator down.
I'll take that. The blue helmet, the hard case helm.
Down, but the ship's about to launch without us.
Keep that carrier on the ground. A couple missiles up its tailpipe ought to do the job.
Up the tank. Another tank. Alright, so too many tanks to take out. Destiny 2 with like 5,000,000% more tanks to take out. Getting stuck on tiny little insignificant rocks, man. And you are dead. How are we supposed to get up there? My ghost is looking below us, so there's got to be a way in, probably. Ah, it's this. Investigate.
Great example of how the Legion works. Their technology is as brutal as they are. Conquer, control, and then pave it over.
Okay, that's immune to damage. I guess we need this thing, which would make sense.
The carrier's grounded. Now let's find Thumos.
Good work, Guardian.
Ah, the mission ends, really?
After this is over, I'll talk to Holiday about your tech.
Oh, I missed you too, buddy.
Ah, mission ends, really? Well, the exceptional news is we got to level 20. So we're at the max XP level. And we're not even done with the story yet. So more of a reason to do the side content. Rather than save it to get all of the higher level gear, we do it now so that we get to level 20 before we beat the story. Sounds weird because I've needed a burp, which I've just done. This is bound to be a cutscene, so let's see what, or maybe just like an auto mission change, perhaps, taking us to the next part of the game. I don't know. Let's see what happens. And it is getting dark. I've streamed for over 2 hours now. It is coming up to 8:30 in the evening where I am. You never know. I could have been done with the story by now if I actually streamed earlier. Because I didn't stream earlier today. So this could have been part 6 of the playthrough, but it's not, it's part 5. And the only reason why I didn't stream earlier today was because of something that come up, which I wanted to look into, which I did. And it meant that instead of spending 2 hours doing a stream, I ended up watching like a 3.5 hour long video or something. So that's the sort of thing that I do. Plus, I wasn't really feeling up to doing the stream. Oh, what? Unable to find a match for your fighting. Please try again. Clan season begins. A new clan season has begun. Earn clan XP by playing all of the clan activities and help unlock your clan perks. Reach maximum clan level by the end of the season to unlock this season's clan banner stave. And it could not match your fighting. Please try again. Which only implies something was supposed to happen that I actually don't know what it was. If we look into it, it was the mission, I think, Unbroken, which is to find Thumos the Unbroken and take the key codes he carries by any means necessary. And that's it, I think. I think by going to any of the fast travel areas, it serves as a you know, an area to do the patrol, which is what I'm trying to get to. We can do patrols. 75% apparently the Sunbreaker subclass is at, so we should be relatively close to sort of seeing that in action. 204. Replace that. Doesn't say anything about what happens now, unless that's the motor light or whatever. Ah, so that's a tab I'm on. That's what that indicates. So I've had no invitations. I'm probably not gonna use a clan. And there's a guided games system too. Again, we should see how that works, how that operates. It might be something at the sort of reef to do, but probably because I've got to level 20, what I can do now is actually go and get those engrams done and dusted. So I think I'll just go on the little spree and get all of the engrams that I should have got, and then maybe potentially see if we get anything out. So then I most likely would end the stream. But to consider that it's taken this long and we still haven't even got to the Sunbreaker subclass is something. But my best guess to establish what's going to happen is that you get an engram. An engram goes up at the top here, and then you go to Tyra to decrypt the engram to get a certain item. Most likely a legendary item, and you just have to go farm the activities all over the planets to increase your reputation gains with each of the people, to basically try and get every single slot to be a legendary or greater. So I could change the shader of the ghost, because I don't think the ghost actually counts towards your power or anything like that. Then I need those legendary shards to infuse this to a higher attack so I can use it basically. Oh, what's going on? Black screen, really? Unable to find a match. Don't tell me this is going to keep happening now. I'm not going to be able to join anything because there's no matches. That would be ass. I know I'd have to end the stream here without showing you what happens when you get a legendary. By doing 3 challenges, you actually get a legendary gear, supposedly. I know there's that guy on Nessus. Not even that guy. The failsafe on Exodus Black that I need to go to. Let's try going to Exodus Black and seeing if that does anything. Because if I'm having these problems recently, if I get it again, then I can only assume something's going on with Destiny 2's servers, which means that you can't do anything right now, at least. So I'd have to come back tomorrow and such. Oh, I didn't realise there was this perk. Well rested, XP gains increased by 3 times for your first 3 levels this week. Okay, whatever that means. So I guess you get 3 times the XP for your first 3 levels. So unless that's because I got to level 20, that just could basically mean for right now you're actually getting 3 times the experience that you normally would, which is something. However, I don't know what's actually going on. Oh, that's nice. Stay in touch with your clan mates by going somewhere else, not actually talking in game or whatever. Host other players as a clan guide via the guided games. So it's almost like a referral, I would guess. When clan mates earn in-game rewards, you do too. I'm having the newt problem for some reason. I can't go to Earth. I can't go to Nessus. I guarantee I won't be able to go to the farm. So something's going on with Destiny right now. The Bungie servers are not sort of responding. And I'm not about to use my laptop to investigate the issue. I think for what it's worth I might as well just round the stream off, because I've been going for 2 hours and 18 minutes at this point. And some seconds. Again on YouTube. The actual stream archive I'll upload to my stream archives channel might be different. The stream on YouTube might be different, which are archived on the main channel because of low bandwidth problems. They sort of cut sections out. So I would say to get the definitive stream, you could go to the stream archives channel, because soon enough I'll actually be uploading all of the live streams of Destiny that I've done, or Destiny 2, the playthrough. So I've only really been uploading to them, keeping the live streams archived on the main channel just to see what was sort of reception it gets. And I'd say out of all the Destiny 2 streams I've done, this has probably been the most active one. Just looking into all of this stuff. Probably the most variety of people too. But other than that, it's been okay, been pretty good. I guarantee you I'm going to get this same problem, so I might just have to stop the stream. And this isn't legitimately me sort of wanting to stop the stream, it's because I actually cannot play the game. So it's so good when you have a game when you can't even play it, and all that rumbling is just me moving my controller like an idiot, of course. So unfortunately I will have to end the stream because I can't even play the game. I haven't even used the salute emote yet, so we can preview that. I think this is one of the pre-order bonuses too. You just get a salute emote. Oh, okay, took long enough. You're supposed to get a kill tracker ghost. I haven't got a kill tracker ghost yet. And you're supposed to get the cold heart exotic, I think, and I haven't got that yet either. So unless you need to beat the game to get that stuff, I don't know what to suggest about that. It's as bad as Rise of Iron with the Iron Gjallarhorn, yeah, the Iron Gjallarhorn. You have to beat the Rise of Iron story and then do one of the side missions after the fact to be able to even use that. Yeah, there's 4 things at the farm, look. Wait, what did it say? Outskirts of the EDZ. Okay, that's fair enough. I can't even go to the farm. There's 4 things for me to do. And I can't even go to the farm. This is the last time I'll try. And if this results in a problem, I will be ending this. I really hope I don't have to end it, but I will if I have to. Because this is ridiculous. The same problem 4 times in a row, basically, is why I would have to stop. Not because I want to stop, not because time, but because the game. Yeah, because of the game. But I guarantee you I'm going to end up with the same problem, and I'll have to come back tomorrow to even continue the game. The problem is with it being a weekend as well, it might be the same sort of start time. So, again, only really relevant for anyone that's watching this live right now, which I actually cannot tell if there is. My Elgato count is frozen at 3 viewers, unless there's been 3 consistent viewers for all of the stream, which I doubt highly. It could be 1 viewer and that's just me, I don't know. And apparently the chat disconnected and reconnected, but there's been no updates that I'm aware of. So there could have been people in the chat saying stuff, and I haven't addressed it because it's not showing up in my pop-out chat, which I use to read the chat when I do these streams, which is the first time that's actually happened in all of the live streams I've done. Today's stream is the first time that the chat actually disconnected on me, and it wasn't even when there's low bandwidth either. Yeah, I'm getting problems with this. I'm gonna have to end things because there's nothing you can do when you can't even play the game. So screw that. I'm 85,000G. I got 8 notifications during, well, everything that was going on. I guarantee you most of it is going to be people are online. Online. Yeah, basically everyone's online. So that's that. A few more people played Destiny 2 during my absence as such. Well, not absence, me playing the game. So, sad to say, as I already checked to make sure I've quit the game, this is going to be the end of the part. So thank you for everyone for watching, for everyone in the chat who's been here live. Thank you for looking onto my stream and communicating and all that. If there's anyone that has posted any messages recently, I'm sorry I haven't got to them. I just haven't seen them. Might have to refresh the stream to see if there was any new messages, which I doubt. But with that, this has been Destiny 2. Thank you for watching, and have a good day and all that. See you later for, well, the continuation of Destiny 2, I guess.